let's say we're sparring, and I'm working at Rob. As soon as I start to move, he takes off. And I said, what can I do? I can't throw a technique. I'm going to miss him a mile. So how do I stop him from backing up? Very simply. I can either inch my way in here and just whip it up, or leg check. Here. Now he can't go anywhere. Just for a second, he's off balance. Now I can counter. The third type of fighter is the counter fighter. He perhaps is probably the most dangerous because he's letting you make a mistake. If I'm working with Rob, he's waiting for me just to start a movement. He doesn't care what it is, where it's coming from, how I move it. He's just letting me move forward. When I start to move forward, boom, there's the counter. If I slide up for a kick, he's letting just for me to move. Here, boom, and he's coming in. So what I want to be able to do is fake him out. Cover that distance, but not cover that distance. So if I'm here with Rob, I want to be here, fake here. See how he's got it, whoa, what's that? Because it's already here, he can't punch me. Stick the punch out. It's too far away. So I can be here, but I can also reach him now. So what I want to do is from your fake, boom, and get the technique in. We're going to work a very good teaching drill right now. The drill is very simply, Rob is going to be the aggressor, I'm going to be the defender. Now Rob is only going to go about half speed, 3/4 speed, but he's going to throw all of his techniques that he works. Kicking techniques, hand techniques, spinning techniques, sweeping techniques, and so forth. All I'm going to do is defend, working my timing, working my distancing. I'm not going to counter him. I'm not going to hit him with anything. All I'm going to do is defend. Okay, kind of watch. Then secondly, I'll be the aggressor and Rob will be the defender. It's just very simple exercise. When he's throwing techniques, I actually see them coming. Rather than go and hoping it goes away, it won't. So I watch the techniques. I'd be able to prepare myself for the techniques, to be able to block, to counter, to evade. Okay? Okay, Rob. Okay, about half speed, 3/4 speed. Okay, now, see how Rob throws his techniques? It's good for him because he doesn't have to worry about me hitting him back. So he can say, I wonder if this works. It's good for me because I know he's not going to try to take my face off. He's going to throw the techniques, control them. About half speed, 3/4 speed. You notice when I'm working, I'm not just going here, turning my head. My head is on my opponent. When he throws some techniques, I'm here, watching. I'm letting my arms protect. Not trying to commit myself. Blocking out here, real wide. Everything's nice and close. Let the arms work for you. Let the legs work for you. Okay, now, I'll be aggressive towards Rob. He'll defend. I'll just work my aggressive. Okay. Now, understand? If he keeps turning into me as a combination fighter, he's going to walk into something. So if I throw the back fist and he blocks with his outside hand here, look at the chest. Boom. That's what happened. Bye-bye, Rob. Think about it. One of the best drills that we're going to work right now is this one involving 3 people. My 2 partners and myself. What's going to happen now, I'm going to throw techniques at both my opponents. One at one partner, then one at the other. So number one, I can practice agility within my movement. Number two, I can practice balance within my movement. And number three, I can practice the particular techniques. The techniques are the same. All I do is have to shift my weight, shift my balance, be able to shift the movement towards my opponent. We'll start off very simply with an easy one. And we'll go a little more difficult, a little more difficult, and as we get more difficult, we'll throw doubles and triple kicking techniques. So you can work on your balance, work on the technique, work on your stamina, balance, and speed. Okay? Let's do number one first. A real simple one. Let me demonstrate it to you, showing you the basic movements involved, and then we'll do it together. First of all, I'll face sideways to my opponent because I want to fight from this side. All they are right now are my targets. They're not going to block, they won't counter, they won't even put their hands up. They're just kind of there. One thing that is good for them to do, though, is watch the technique coming so they can see how to avoid it or how to counter it or how to block it. Number one, slide up, your knee comes up, side kick, low to the stomach. Step towards my opponent now because I have to cover that distance. Front kick to the stomach level, step in, reverse punch face level. Look over my shoulder at my other opponent, step back fist to the face level, and reverse punch to the body, step back, and I'm ready to go again. Let's do it one more time slowly. Slide up, knee up, side kick. Step towards my opponent here, front kick, step forward, punch, look at my opponent, back fist, and punch low, and back to original position. Now let's do it about half speed, three-quarter speed, okay? With me. And back to your original starting position. On the second kicking drill, working with your partners again, we're going to work spinning and darting movements along with the punching techniques. Number two, throw a hook kick to my opponent to my left, step down, then do a turning, spinning back kick to my opponent to my right. Reverse punch, then spin opposite way, back fist, reverse punch. With me slowly. Slide up, your knee up, the hook kick out, comes through, step down. Spin around this way, turning your back to your opponent, turning your head all the way around, back kick. Step punching. Now not looking back this way now, but looking over your left shoulder, stepping and spinning, back fist, punching low again. And then stepping back, ready to go. Again, one more time. Slide up, your knee up, side kick out, then hook it through level, step down. Spin around, all the way this time, back kick, punching, face level, step through, back fist, and punch. And back to the original position. Now let's work at about half speed, three-quarter speed. Watch your balance, watch your technique, snap the movements. Don't thrust them, but snap them. With me, okay? And back. On this next three-man drill, we're going to work combination kicks. First movement, to my opponent to my left, I throw a high side kick. Bring it down, again stepping towards my opponent now because I have to work with both of them. Now I'll throw a front kick low, and then pull back because I'm going to be very close to my opponent, and then a spinning back kick to my opponent's stomach. Reverse punch, either stomach or face level. Pivoting around to my rear now, pulling the elbow back to me. Reverse punch to my opponent's chest, and then roundhouse kick to his face. I'll explain it as I do it, okay? With me now, slowly. From here, slide up, knee up, nice and high. Watch your balance now. Stick the leg up. Good. Face towards your opponent. Front kick. Pull back. Look around here. Back kick. Step in, punch. Look over your shoulder to your opponent. Punch here. Now, see how close I am to my opponent? I want to be able to throw my front roundhouse kick from here. So I bring the knee up nice and high and kick. Back, step out of the way. Okay? One more time slowly. Watch the movement. Watch the hip and the shoulder movement and the leg movement. Slide up, your knee up high, side kick. Step towards my opponent, front kick, step back, back kick, punch, and punch. In close now, roundhouse kick, pivot, knee up, kick, back, step out, and down. Okay, now let's work this one a little bit quicker, about half speed, 3/4 speed. Remember again, snap the techniques, out and back. Don't leave it out there. Your opponent can break it off and beat you over the head with it. From here, on this drill, we're going to need a little bit of balance. Working with my opponent to my left this time. Working a roundhouse kick high. If you can't throw it high, again, throw it low. And then while the leg is still up in the air, pivoting around, throwing a side kick to my opponent to the left. Stepping down and punching. Stepping forward, punching with the reverse hand here, and then stepping out, ready to defend yourself. Let's do it slowly. With me now. Remember, you go to your opponent to your right first now. Okay, it's a roundhouse kick. Slide up, your knee up, foot's up too. Roundhouse kick out, back. Pivoting it around, the knee's still up now. Side kick out, back, punch, step forward, and punch. Now, if you notice my shoulder, it's protecting my jaw, my facial area. My supporting hand that's not being used is protecting the other side. And it's also ready to use in a counter, and it's not hanging down here. Protect. Keep everything in nice and tight. Out and back again. Step out, and I'm ready to go again. Now, working a little quicker. Remember, these are designed to help you with your accuracy and your technique. Designed also to target an area. Pick a target, go for that target. Not just for a whole big, there's a body, here goes. But pick a particular area and go for that area. Whether it be the chest area, the rib area, the stomach, the nose, or the chin. Be able to go for that one area. Okay, now let's do this one a little quicker. About half speed, 3/4 speed. Watch your balance now. It's tricky pivoting and throwing the side kick. About half speed. Ready? With me, go. Again, we're going to go with a partner to our right, but we got a hard one for you. First of all, low roundhouse kick, high roundhouse kick. Pivot around to my opponent here, putting the foot down, sliding up, side kick low, into a hook kick high, into a roundhouse kick high, stepping down and punching. Then stepping forward, throwing a reverse hook kick, then a roundhouse kick, stepping down and punching. Okay? Sounds difficult. It is. Very important to have the correct balance, have that knee nice and high, and let the leg come out and work for you. Lean back, keep equilibrium under you. With me slowly. Going to the person to your right first. Slide up, knee and a foot both up, roundhouse low, and roundhouse high. Step down, face the person to your left, slide up, knee up, side kick, slide out, hook kick, and then roundhouse kick. Step down, punch, pivot now, slide up, hook kick, roundhouse kick, step down, punch, step back, ready to go again. How did that feel? How did the balance feel? Let's try to do it a little quicker, okay? About half speed, 3/4 speed. Watch your balance. Watch the kicks themselves. Okay, let's go over what we've covered so far. First of all, flexibility in tape 1. You have to be flexible. If you're going to work these combination kicking techniques, if you're going to be able to stick that leg up in the air, you must have flexibility. You have to have that agility within flexibility. Those exercises that we worked in tape 1, if you remember, helps you a lot with the agility and the flexibility. Tape 2, the kicking techniques. Just the kicking techniques themselves will help you. You don't need a partner, just the mirror so you can see what you're doing. Work the combinations. Be able to hold that leg up there. Be able to hold the knee up there so you have something between you and your opponent. Now, tape 3, the sparring. Everybody's built different, like I said before. They're built differently. They have different psychological makeup. So you're not going to think the same way I think. Maybe some of the movements will be the same. If they are, fine. I hope you got it. But be able to work with it. Change it to suit your own body style. Be able to work with those techniques. Work with the flexibility. Work with the kicking techniques. Change those kicking techniques if it suits your body better. All I'm giving you is the way Wallace does it. Not the way you'll do it. The way Wallace does it. What you'll do is you'll take those techniques and change them to where they become your own. You keep this work up, help you with your endurance, help you with your stamina, help you with your strength, and you too can become winner. You got it.